The Xiaomi 15S Pro just dropped with Xiaomi's first true flagship chip, the XRING 01, and it's rewriting the rules of Android performance. Packing 19 billion transistors on TSMC's second Gen 3 nanometers process, this beast goes toe-to-toe with Apple's A18 and Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Before we dissect this powerhouse, smash that subscribe button and hit like. You'll want every detail of the silicon revolution. Let's start with that carbon fiber-inspired back, textured like a supercar's hood with a bronze Xiaomi logo. The ceramic camera deco houses a unique protrusion, making cases incompatible with the regular 15 Pro. At 75.3 mm wide, the metal frame grips like a glove despite the 6.73-inch quad-curved LTPO3 display. Oh, and that ultrasonic fingerprint sensor? Blazing fast, even with the anti-glare film that turns sunlight into a non-issue. Under the hood, the XRING 01 flexes a wild 10-core CPU, two 3.9 GHz X925 cores outmuscle Dimensity 9400, while four A725 clusters handle multitasking. Geekbench 6 scores? 330 single-core, 9,366 multi-core, beating Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 by a hair. But 3D Mark Wildlife Extreme tells another story, 6,200 versus Snapdragon's 6,700. Raw power's there, but thermal throttling rears its head. Gaming tests reveal the growing pains. Genshin Impact? 59.8 frames per second average, smoother than Snapdragon's 59.2 frames per second but guzzling 4.8 W versus Qualcomm's 3.95 W. Star Rail pushes it harder, frame rates tank to 50 frames per second after 10 minutes, settling at 55.6 frames per second average. Snapdragon holds 59.4 frames per second here. The XRING 01's Achilles heel? Energy efficiency. Early firmware, folks, Xiaomi's engineers are cooking updates. Cameras get an ISP overhaul. Cold starts? Half-second faster than Snapdragon models. Burst shots load quicker, and night videos reveal 10-bit HDR magic. License plates pop where 15 Pro blur. But daylight colors swing wild, Leica Vivid mode sometimes turns sunshine into gloom. Telephoto sharpening adds detail until you zoom on leaves. AI giveth, AI taketh away. Signal-wise, 5G speeds hit 80 megabits per second slower than Snapdragon outdoors but nearly match indoors. Uploads? Consistently 90 to 100 megabits per second. No drop zoom calls here. Daily usability? Solid, but power users might miss wave. Battery life's the sneaky win. 6,100 mAh cell lasts 2 hours of video playback, 80% to 68%, slightly behind Snapdragon's 70% retention. Medium loads expose efficiency gaps, but HyperOS 2's optimizations squeeze every drop. The XRING 01's verdict? A jaw-dropping first attempt. It trades blows with 2023's best while pioneering Xiaomi's silicon future. Thermal limits hold it back, but imagine this chip in tablets or laptops with active cooling, chef's kiss. At $1,099 rumored, it's a flex for early adopters. Casual users? Stick with Snapdragon 15 Pro. But tech historians? This is the Exynos moment China's been waiting for, raw potential screaming for polish. If bleeding-edge silicon gets your heart racing, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and drop a like.